Good afternoon. Back at my favourite place on the planet. And there's only one car, so I'm here pretty much alone. Oddly, we've got tyre tracks. And I'm not sure why, but we have got tyre tracks. Which looks to stop here. So I don't know whether we've had tree fellas in because we've had some trees drop or what. Balio, how are you doing? Salty! Nice to see you, Salty. Right, how you doing? Look at the knobbly bobbly tree. Thanks, Balio. We have had a lot of rain, lots and lots of rain. So the river is right up. So we're going to see if it's up to the kettles and in the kettles. There's a lot of flooding around and about. So hopefully we're going to catch the water as it goes up. Nice one. Valentine, you alright? Yeah, drop us a link, Balio. You're an absolute star, Balio. Thank you for that. Sorry, I didn't see it. For all this flooding, how are you, my friend? Ooh, shrooms, look. Right, yellow. They get a brown top, a mushroom app. That'll tell me what they are. So I'll just knock one over. Ooh. Oh, God. And that's me knocking the headphones out. Sorry about that. Sorry for your ears. Balio, you're a star. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time. Ooh, how pretty. What? Right, where you at? I can't pin it, but I can highlight it. Wow, the water is right up. I can hear it here. Christine, how you doing? There, and I'll be able to get it again, Balio. Thank you so much. Check out Balio. Absolutely brilliant. Now this water looks like it's pushing the bank away. I would love to get down there, but we've got a bog on that level where the bank's dropped. And the last time I tried to get down to it, I nearly went on my arse. So it's just not worth it. We'll have a look. Yeah, nice one, Balio. See how all this has all gone down? This all was part of this bank. And where I went for a wander down the last time, it was very iffy. Yeah, sure, Balio. Oop, across I go. See, I'd love to get down there. Absolutely love to. I think I went this way. No, I'm not going to risk it. It's too wet. I will end up soaked beyond soaked. Right, let's get up on the path. Zishan, thank you very much for coming in. How are you? We are in the woods on a very wet day. Jamie, you all right? Oh, we've got Anne-Marie. Love you. Anne-Marie is amazing. Love, love, love her. I have got lots of burns on my fingers from making wax mount gift sets today. They are throbbing. Absolutely throbbing. On the side there, I use a hot glue gun to put them together and to glue the shrink wrap and ribbons on, and it hurts. You all right, Carl? Did you go filming animals yesterday, Carl? Ooh, my legs aren't awake yet. This hill makes them burn. Gareth, you all right? Yes, the mad bastards in chat. Have a look at Abandoned Forgotten Wales community page. And the photos he got while he was playing mole yesterday. Absolutely terrifying. Terrifying. Agent, long time no see. Like where the floor level was in the mine. Loads of rotten wood. Straight down into water. Absolutely terrifying. Headshot, Ayla, you alright? Sky Tools, thanks for coming in. It's running. Oh yeah, Yara. Smithers, how you doing? I'm letting my legs wake up. I hear the water from up here. I reckon we're going to see it rising because of the rain today. That really fine rain that soaks you. We've had a lot of that. And a lot of the drains and paths are just rivers today, so odds are we'll see it all. Nancy, how are you? Smee, the lovely Smee. How you doing, Smee? Nice one, Dave. I've glued the insoles into my boots so I don't have to panic and end up with skinless heels again. So hopefully it can heal. Headshot has been here bad all morning. You know that fine stuff that soaks you? It's like being chucked out of a bucket over your head. But it's just cleared out. The Met Office nailed it. The sky's coming brighter. Ooh. Careful on here because it's been raining and there's leaves. It's a bit sloppy on top of stones. And I don't particularly want to fall down that. You see the drop. See how the water's red? Coming off the moors. I bet they are. Tim, you alright? Well, Headshot, get your sou'wester out because it was brutal up here. Look at all these acorns. Lots and lots of acorns. If you collect acorns and want to plant one as a tree, you need to stick it in the fridge. Clean it, dry it, stick it in the fridge for a couple of days. And that fools it into thinking that it's being winter. And it'll sprout. Unlike the, what do you call them? Totally forgotten. It'll come back to me. Ooh, soggy. We'll see if any more of the banks have collapsed. I'm a bit worried about some of the banks along here, right on the edge of the water. They're going to have to... Backlash, how you doing? Nice to see you. Like fishing and good lives, go check out Backlash. Oh, it's roaring. I can hear it roar. I'm great. We've had a lot of rain, so we've come to have a look in my favourite wood. We've got a pond, mini pond, to see how my river's doing. It sounds a bit wild. Someone's been playing in rotten holes. You see, I like seeing that. You've got kids here. The kids are appreciating it. They'll learn it all and they'll pass it on to their kids. How you doing, Tim? Ooh, are we in the potholes? I think we might be in some. This is a bit ropey. Let's have a go. Ooh, it's not as high as I thought it was going to be. By a long shot, it should be rising. Ooh. How you doing, Salty? The water's been that angry. Look how it's cleaned all the stone. It's taken all the lichen off. See down to the bright red sandstone. Nicole, how you doing, Chick Jongo? Tommy, all right? John, it's about 13 miles away. And you've got no chance of me wandering to go and get your Mackies. Right, that's a little bit worrying because the roots are all exposed from this tree. And they weren't. Right, take your time, Shutter, hands out your pockets. Last time we were here, it was up about 3 foot and it was in there. These stones all piled up in there are new from the last flood water, but it just shows you how much water actually comes through here. About 3 foot down for the last time. Look at that. Sparky, you all right? New Hope, how are you doing? I'm great, Nicole. That channel just there, it's about a foot wide. It's got to be so deep. For all this water that comes through, it's got to be deep. But I'm not going all the way down. I would have to bum shuffle and hope. And I'm not bum shuffling through moss. You see all these roots are now exposed, look. Get a foot right under them. That's a bit iffy. Asian. Sounds lush. Right. I think it's a when more than an if when we get a big storm through. I'll come back and the water will be right up to like here. Gets scary this place when it's really high. Ayla, how you doing? I mean, she shout at me. If anyone's not got a spanner, shout at me. Alright, I've got to wait my way up here. Ridiculous. Sticks caught in my laces. Yes, I mean, last time we'd had a lot of rain through. I mean, you can see the water line. See all this washed up along here? All the way along. That's how high it's been. But not today. Verna, how are you, Verna? Thanks for coming in. Is it good evening for you, I think, is it? You're a star, Gareth. And if you want to see Shazza swear like a trooper, wait for Wales, our lovely Gareth, putting a new upload. There's some photographs on his community page. It looks absolutely brutal. How you doing, Anne-Marie? Oh, was it? Right, pay attention to where you're putting your feet. Have I come a really stupid way? I possibly have. Chuff it on here. Get soaked off the branches, right? Possibly gonna get a bit muddy. Stand on that root. Hold on to that one. Stand on that one. Hold that one. Jobs are good. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was very close. Let me get onto that tree. Luckily, Beth's not in. She would murder me. I started to slide. I really started to slide there. But luckily, it stopped. The start of a cave. I'm being careful. Honest governor. Where's that buzzard gone? Can't hear it for the water. Bye, Tim. Thanks for coming in. The way this bank's peeled away. And I can see fault lines in the bank all the way along here. This is all going to shift. All that, it's just like peeled and rolled down. It was up on there. Connected to that ivy there, look. It's just kind of rolled. Ooh. And then look how high it's been here. That's it's about 3 foot, but I swear it's wider. I like it when there's no one in the car park. You've got it to yourself. And these leaves fall, you'll be able to see, oh God, really what I see. And the bank coming away. Oh, you'll be able to see it here though. You see that line? That's where the soil's dropping. You've got this tree here, it's going to come down, it's on that same line. It's a bit of a head conker, that one. I'll just about reach the path. That's the top of it. And it's like that all the way along. Ooh, we've had a little bit of a waterfall off this side. No, bang on secret, you're right. It's rather childish and people need to grow up. The twisty tree, it twists all the way up. The sweet chestnut. No one's made it do it, it's just done it all by itself. Right, has anyone made my path better on here? That is the question. When this bank drops, it's okay because it's far enough away from the path that it's not going to cause too much trouble. All the way along, that's going to go. My little bridge is a puddle. Do I go the mud way? No. There, look. It's mucky. It's sideways. I'm going the wrong way because if I go, I'm going to go backwards. Oh. This bank's pretty safe up here. I can't see any lines in it that are really going to tell that it's going to go. From here back, lots of it, the whole lot's going to go. A little ickle stream. For all we've had any rain, the water's still really clear for all it's brown. The peat filters it. Uncle JJ, how you doing? We are in my favourite place on the planet. Place to recharge batteries and just enjoy the energy in here. It's strange energy. I think we're close to the first part that potentially can drop into the river. We'll have a look. Adrian, how you doing? We're close to that horrible bridge that I've got to go through. On that part, I think I'll take the wood, the mud, because those logs are a bit iffy and the bank's actually gone underneath them. I'll show you what I mean. Sometimes getting muddy is a lot safer than taking the dry route. This looks bogging, but it's not. It's on solid stone. You've just got to stay in the middle. Signal behave. We're at my favourite bit. Signal behave. You normally don't see the water this high along here. This side's normally dry. That pile of stones has all been brought down by the force of the water. How you doing, Sparky? Ed, how you doing? Right, this bit is going, so we'll stay away from that. And this bit, look, but they moved a lot of stone into the bank, so this bit should be safe. I absolutely love this bit. It's my little beach. Ooh. You get the white grey wagtails along here and the dippers. In late spring, I was watching them hunting. Johnny, how you doing, Johnny? If you don't see Johnny, check him out. He is awesome. His whole channel is about supporting others, and he rocks. We'll have a look, see how much has been pulled down. Oh, this is all new gone. That's normally a bank. Just black sand arrows. It's like being abroad. It's like tropical rainforest. You wouldn't think it was in Borrell, Cumbria. That's really deep. I've always wanted on that side, on a stone just there. Can't zoom in, but just there. Take a screenshot just on that rock just there. I've got a grey wagtail. Having a look around for grubs and bugs. Water's starting to pick up. This is normally dry. So that's been washed downstream, as has that. I've never seen these before. And that is a big piece of stone. I'm a size 8. Look at the size of that. That's been washed down. But you can see fish now and again. My wagtail is dipping away just there on top of the stones. The grey wagtails. And under human. That's not what I do when I'm not. Can we get around here without a signal? Hey, maybe we'll have a look. Nice little sandbar. Yes. Love it. sandbar's new, but I think it's because of the tree. This tree's come down and it's creating this sandbar and bit. Lots and lots of black, nice bits of coarse on this bit. And look at that. Starting to run on this side as well, where it doesn't know. But I don't think it's my favourite place on the planet. I was saying before that all the history and bloodshed that's happened here, feeling the peace and just recharges your batteries. It's grounding. I adore it. Is that my cave? The cave is along here. Is that my cave? When these leaves drop, we'll be able to see it better. There's a cave on this part. How you doing, Moggles? No, I don't think it is okay. It's just tricking me. But I will find it. I've had directions. Dale, how you doing? Right. We're have you used these logs to keep the bank in place after this one? Now this one moves, which is fun. It's like a seesaw. Can you see the end moving? Look. But this one is the problem, and I won't stand on it anymore. The water has washed away underneath it, and there's a dirty great hole. D. Jones, how you doing? So I am not standing on that one. Never again. It also scares the crap out of me. More. This is my big worry here. The path's gone. The path is going. And there's some more gone since the last time I was here. You can see the sandstone. There's stone there, but it's all shattered. It's like in slithers. Fault lines in it. So it's not really secure in the bank. And you've got all this above you. Sunfish, you're sunfishing. Sunfish, how you doing? How's that baby? It's me, I'm not going to go anywhere near any cows. How's that baby, Sunfish? Check out that sunfish. She does brilliant lives as well. Now, this is my signal. This is my other favourite part. Signal can be issue because I've got a rock face right next to me, like a waterfall. And the clouds are a bit dense, like, and that beach, because it's lush. Hang on, what are you laughing at? Muggles, when I've got decent signal, I'll jump out and give you a spanner. No, we've got a gate here, and I don't know why we've got a gate. It might be. No, it can't be. We've only got one gate post. When the water's high, it comes right over this path. concrete to save it. We've got that little old fence post, but we've got nothing on that side. I've been up those steps and it's all washed away. Literally on hands and knees because they're a bit iffy, but there's nothing there. It just stops. So I'm not sure why they're there. There must have been something interesting up there at one point. Or it could have been. I love this bit. You've got the waterfall and the water next to your feet. Just look at that. Here's the beginning of the waterfalls. And at the end, we've got a freshwater spring. Ray, how you doing? See, I went on that bank and you've constantly got paw marks on there. So we've got something on that bank that I need to investigate. It's not deer. It could be badgers. It could be fox. I'm not sure. Oh, no, it's badger. Just there. Secret, if you screenshot that, it's a badger. It's got... It is normally way below the stone. I just love this bit. Absolutely love it. But often it won't let me show you because of this stone face. You hear the water there, just gently laughing. Love it. I've never noticed this before. This could be the other gate closed to block off this bit. That's metal. Angela! How you doing, Angela? That place again. The water's all... There must be another spring there because the water's always falling on this bit. But I really, 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 really want to get on there. Eli, thank you so much. Yes, it's hump day. More waterfall. Nice, I'm a bit gobsmacked by it. Hopefully. Look at that. I think it's going to be a bit too dangerous to take you to my other beach today. Eli Rocks, check out Eli. Drop us some support. We've got a trees. Point to leg it there. Look at this bedrock. I mean, this river was a right force at one point. We're in a big gorge. Well, everyone, I mean me. I'm gobsmacked. I'm really absolutely gobsmacked. I nearly went to call you Amanda there. See, I would love to get down there as well, but I'm not like Wales. Here's my. See how they've got it walled off and a step in it. It comes out on. Everyone drop your links. Oh, check each other out. And support each other. Oh, where it was all quarried. Why is that lying down? We've got a tree going. Yes. Let's go. There's another little beach just further on. And it has got steps in. And I absolutely love it down there. Dale, I could spend hours and hours and hours and hours in here. It is stunning. I don't think you'll have seen Dale. Here, think Paul Man's Great Wall of China. The Romans built a wall from the east to the west coast in northern England, where I am, to keep the northerners out. They wanted to protect the minerals, the land that they'd taken. So they built a wall. And that wall, the closest part to me, is about 4 miles away, up and down hills and valleys. And the stone was exported from here. They know that they were here in 209 AD from some graffiti. And that graffiti names Emperor Cerberus, as well as their commanders. Ooh, don't let me see this. Here's the main river. But today it's flooding over the back. See, these are my steps down. Yeah, so as I was saying, the Romans, they were here for a good few years. And you see the cliff face that I'm going to show you. It's unbelievable. 2009 AD, and you can still see the tool marks. At the same time, in 1569, there's a castle nearby, and the rightful heir died suddenly. So Leonard Dacre, boo hiss, decided he was going to take the castle by force. And the Queen sent her troops. Now, Leonard hired 3,000 mercenaries for his little army. And the Queen's forces met them here. It's called the Battle of Helbeck, which is it's a stream now, it had been a river then, that joins in here about 10 minutes walk further on. The Queen's troops absolutely decimated them, and the river was said to run with blood for 3 days, red with blood, for all those mercenaries. Now, I would love to come here with a metal detector and have a real rummage around. Those mercenaries would have been part paid in gold at that point in time. They'll have had a little bit of money to get them here, and then they'll have been promised the rest of their purse after the battle was won. But they all died, so there will have been a lot of gold and property hidden in here. Some have been found by the Queen's soldiers when they were clearing the battlefield, but there'll still be some left behind. That tree is going to go a lot. Teacher Scubble, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. So this is the part of the Roman quarry. They're fresh, as if it was yesterday. All this bank was cut away. See the lines of the stone? I'll be quick in case signal gets me. These are the tool marks left behind. Look at the size of them. And this whole face covered. I'll show you the next part. The bigger cliff face is just, wow, it's huge. I can't get it fully on camera. It's so big. Of one of the mercenaries found hunched down back. Ooh, look at that. Tree snapped. Now this bit bugs me because you think it's a path, but it's not. It's just like a cliff edge. There's another tree gone. I have a bit of a phobia of overhangs, and as I can't see down, if we were down on my little beach in that bottom, I can walk all the way along. And I can see, but you probably won't. There's a little sandbar there, and there's a little dipper just flown in there. They nest in that cliff face. Tasha, how you doing? I'm playing history teacher. Hellbeck is just a little stream and a ravine these days. It turns into a water. They must have been here for years. So it's not just the gold and the items from the soldiers. The Romans will have been camped out here. They're slaves, they're masons, they'll have had horse and cart teams. They'll have had their own little village here. Cooks, sleeping quarters. And you'll understand what I mean by years. It would have partly been used for repairing the wall. Hadrian's Wall, it was started in the realm of Emperor Hadrian. Right, this bit looks like mud, but it's not, it's stone. Should I have gone the top way? Yes, I should. We'll go over the top. So you've got items from those Romans, the local slaves. I did find some pottery in Hellbeck, just at the point that it meets the Gelt, this river here. There's a stone tablet was found and taken away by the archaeologists because it's rare, called the Written Rock of Gelt. I'll add some links after the video. I'm going to be well marked if Signal doesn't let me show you around here. It's mind-blowing, the detail and just how much stone is gone. Yeah, I can't scramble up there today because it's too wet. I have done before though. It don't kill me. And again, all the tool marks. There's graffiti still left here, but I can't find it. Ooh, that's going. Shooting. Someone's shooting. Right, let me round here. There's your first view of it. And you can see the tool marks from top to bottom. It's just fabulous. Look at that. Stone all cut away by the Romans. Well, the slaves. They've had commanders, lieutenants, but the slaves have done all the donkey work, literally. Look at that. It's enormous. I love it. No, I'm not keen on wasps either, Smee. I don't like them at all. They hate me. They chase me. Again, tool marks from top to bottom. Until you get to that top line there. That's seeing where the stone gets soft. Let's go down. Gently go down. Now there's a full-grown spruce tree upside down. It's fallen off the wall at the top there, and it's landed head first. The deer and the fawn that we've been watching, and the fawn when it was trying to get through into the woodland, just behind us, along here. Ooh. Now that tree, it landed between that one. It's like a V with a tree coming this way. But look at that. Tree upside down. And again, all the tool marks. Yeah, well, Jamie, nice one. I mean, that's not just a sapling, that's huge. This is a bit dangerous here for walking because it's all loose stone, hidden under leaves and litter. Look at that. And it goes on that way. And it goes that way, back where we came from. It's massive. Oop. Let's have a look over here. Ooh, look at that. Bright red. Bright red. And pinky peach. It's an interesting lichen. All the way along. Yeah, I can hear shooting still. To see it up here, and it bugs me because it looks like it's pointing at something specific, and I was hoping it would be my graffiti, but I can't find it. Just look at that. Look at it. All taken away by hand. The whole thing cut by hand, taken away by hand. The landscape here isn't easy. In between here and the wall, lots of hills, lots and lots and lots of hills. Are they shooting? SB, my favourite place on the planet. There's a pheasant shoot across from where I am, and they're on a drive. So this seat points that way, but I cannot see what it's pointing at. It drives me nuts. I just can't see why. But the lichen, it all hangs and shows you the tool marks a little bit better, I think. The colours are beautiful. The Bud Files. Good afternoon. Good morning to you. Look at that. That tree's huge. And the way it landed between the V, see that? It's one of the limbs off that big tree. It's upside down. So yeah, a metal detector I would love. Because there's just so much more than mercenary stuff. There's a Roman occupation here that lasted a lot of years. I presume they hold the stone over the top. I presume. And when you've seen where I've walked, it's not going to be an easy horse and cart job. Hi, Treasure Mum, and you okay? Can you hear the shooting? I say that, it stops. There you go. So, I mean, that has been a lot of effort. A lot of effort. All the way around. Every time I stand still, the shooting stops. That's possibly my favourite bit. Just for the lichen colours and why they've carved the stone out. Just stunning. It'll be a lot deeper down as well. We've had a lot fall. Then you've got the natural litter mounded up on top of it. New Guru, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. Again, it still carries on back all the way along. Path's about a foot wide there. Then you've got another part. I'll take you up there on winter. Winter, I can see what I'm doing more. The last time I scrambled up that bank, there's a lot of logs down and trees down that have fallen. And you can see them, look. And I went to stick my hand in a bumblebee nest, because I couldn't see what I was doing. Nice one. Check out Robert Hunter, people. For all this looks like mud, and it's not, it's pretty much stone. How are you, Angela, today? Got a busy one on? Up over the top. Grass shooting's nearly over. It's not the end of the season yet. It's just about, oh, look at all those shrooms. All on that bank. But pheasant season started, so it's going to be busy. Hi again. Hello. There's some more. We've had some big pieces of stone come down off there. See how the stone's rotten on that bit. Oh, does he, Anne-Marie? Ooh. Salty, my mate Salty, if you're still in. Salty does. Hey, oh, you're adorable. Oh, how cute are you? Hello. Double of my dog. Absolute double. Oh, yes. And the lovely thick coat that gets everywhere. See that Jack Russell, how cute was that? I'm brilliant, New Guru. I am in my favourite place on the planet. And Signal's being kind to me. We're here not that long. Look at the size of that fir. Massive with moss. And we were watching a buzzard chick. A buzzard fledgling just up there. And that tree has been down like that as long as I can remember. Now, I'd like to get up there, but no, too dangerous. So I won't. No, Guru, it's my mental health buzz. We're going to go up over the top to the last part of the quarry. And the landscape's changed. I still don't think they'll have come through. We've had to make scaffolding, pulleys, Watch where your feet are going, Shaz it. And sadly, I think that tree's going to go off that bank this winter. Again, every inch of it quarried. Still got marks there. Oh, more doggies. Hiya. Got another cliff face here. And for all I want to, I can't. Beth would murder me. It's about a 30-40 foot drop. Oop. There you go, look at that. And those poor trees just there are going to go. Huge beach. Well, Amanda, sorry, Anne-Marie, that's what I'm thinking. I just had a big crack. I like looking where trees are falling and they're taking the ground up because you never know what you're going to find. They must have taken the stone up over. A little bit of quartz. Up over the top, and then you've seen where we've walked. It would be pretty impossible, I would have thought, carting horses. And they've taken a lot of stone out. And there's some still buried here where the bank's collapsed as well. And there'll be a fair bit still under that leaf litter. But when that does eventually come down, we'll have a look in the roots because it'll pull a lot of it with it. These are handy steps. Let me get up. You see the roots all glued to it, welded. It's easier up here than it is down there. Just too slidey. But right on top of that cliff. I'll dig that pottery up and I'll put a community post up with it. And this is just where it flash floods. Well, I'll come over the top of that because I'm going to slip. This whole path turns into a river. It would have been a river this morning. Ooh, lots of quartz. It doesn't want to come out. I can hear my favourite little birds. I think the spook will pick them up. Long-tailed tits. Do you know what? Secret I could spend all day. Just pottering around down next to the river, seeing what I can find. And just listen. It's the smells as well, isn't it? It's not just the sight. It's a big one. I wonder if this little stream's running. I doubt it. Not seen it run yet. Oh, magpies. Little back box on there. No, it's not running because this is dry. I'd love to see it running though. It's not magpies, it's jays. Sound like a wounded vulture. Can you hear that? That's jays. There's a jay there. The jays are there talking to each other. You're right, Bob. there, look, I've never seen it run yet this year. You've spooked those jays. Did you hear that right there? They're just going to delay us here. This family, there's 4 or 5 of them. And they hunt from tree to tree with each other. Jays don't normally do that. I hate the call, it's a horrible call. Hopefully you can hear it. They are beautiful birds, they're grey and they're bright blue. They're gorgeous looking things, but they're evil. They're a predator. They'll raise eggs, they'll raise chicks, they'll take birds. They'll also eat carrion. I think I'll silence them. That was one of these. Beautiful but deadly, you're a little bird. I call them ringed vulture, it's horrible. It's a really scratchy squawk. Yeah, it was a Roman quarry. It was a Roman quarry dating back to 2009 AD. It was used to build and repair Hadrian's Wall. Wall built east to west to keep the northerners out of the lands that they'd taken. North wasn't as valuable as the further south. And that wall was about 5.5 miles from here. So it's a long way to carry all that stone. They dated it with graffiti that mentioned Cerberus, Emperor Cerberus, and the commanders at the time. Written rock of Gelt is a rare tablet form, almost like a milestone, that was taken away to be preserved. The sandstone is very soft, although you can still see the tool marks. I'll link it in the description. I wish I could. You could feel the energy there. It's got a really strange but addictive energy. Shrooms. Here's where the deer had the nursery for the fawn before I took it away. There was also a battle there on. The heir to the local castle died suddenly, so a relative called Leonard Dacre decided he was taking it by force, and he bought 3,000 mercenaries. The Queen sent her forces, who slaughtered those 3,000, and that river and the bottom there was said to run with blood red for 3 days. Now, if you're watching Secret Blackburn earlier, there was a tree with swirly bark, and I said sycamore, and this is why. Very, very similar, but not as whirligig as Secret Blackburns. Look at that branch, it's massive. It's bigger than the tree itself. Johnny, thank you so much for coming in. You're an absolute star. Check out Johnny Rocks. Check everyone out. It's really warm today, believe it or not. Luckily that rain's blown off. I didn't think I was going to get out. Angela, what's breakfast this morning? I get very jealous of Angela's breakfasts. Now we've got a badger on, look. And we've got some claws. Have we got any hair on the wire? That's a question. Not that I can see. But the badgers are creatures of habit. And they use this as a run to get down into there. There's quite a few runs. They go the same way all the time. They have their own little badger motorways. There's another one, look, straight ahead. Check through there. We found hair on there before. So we know that they're using that one. And this path is probably badger made, not human made up a height. What was that? That's quartz. I thought it was a tooth. That looked like a tooth the way it was sat. It's getting a lot brighter. New Hope, how are you? I just love some good drone work. 54 degrees north, absolutely stunning drone work on summits. Beautiful. And then you've got the amazing hiking hermit. You've got Tea and Valhalla. What places I wish I could go. But because they film it, we get to go to. I put a lot of time and effort in. Ooh, I slid down. This is the bog where the deer had the fawn in here. And I've managed to film it in that wood straight across that little copse. You can see it's starting to turn like a maroon colour on that right hand side. Then you've got the birch and the larch in the foreground. It is warm. Is that a new animal track I see? We might have a new track. Let's have a look. Yes, someone's using that, starting to use that. And you've not got just badgers, you've got foxes, you've got the rabbits. Ooh, have one for me, Ron. I could kill a coffee and Baileys. Nectar of the gods. Here those jays again. Such pretty, pretty birds. But deadly. Way out actually for blackbird. We've now got there, and we've got there. Water's back. These were dry from springtime. Those jays, they'll be the ones that are hunting mine. and they travel from tree to tree. They don't normally hunt as a group, but this family does, and I've counted 5 at one time. Not nice to see. Lisa Marie, love you. How you doing? It's like a totally different day. That rain before was like just stepping out of a shower. Oh look, it's starting to run. There's a trickle coming through. You can see it banks up behind it. There's a little trickle in there. It's going to take a lot of rain to put the water levels back to where they should be. It's been incredibly dry since the spring. See those spotty sycamores, SB? And tons and tons and tons of crab apples still on the trees. Covered. Ooh, get in. Look what I've got. Ooh, that one gave me a shower. Elderberries. Right, get rid of those root shooty bits. Jobs are good. Lisa Marie, your daughter takes after her mum. She's beautiful. Good genes you've got there. Ain't that funny? How it grows. There was a bull in here, but they've moved him. The dairy cows were all in getting milk before, so 351, how are you doing? Another little conker. Just young though, there's no conkers on it, I can see. Right, we're getting to the bit where I feel like I'm a little person because the ferns grow so tall around you. I'm trying to stay out of the clot. How you doing, 351? You good? Straddle the path. But then we've got nettles, so I can't. See, look. It was right above me. Some of these were like 7 foot tall. Came right over me. I wonder if that rain has knocked off any more hazelnuts. Look at the ivy on that. Poor ash. Covered in ivy. I might come down. Oh, this one's got the big root stems on it, I think. For all it's very intricate, the rooting and the vine work. It peels the trees off, it strangles them, weighs them too top heavy. Ralph, how you doing? Ralph, did you get that rain this morning? been bucketing down here. Now I keep finding lots of pottery along here. Lots of it. And I don't know whether it's the ground that they've used. They brought it in soil to pack it. Or whether there's a Victorian dump. Big, old, thick pottery. And it's covered. It's also very dark. Like it's had coal and whatnot in it. It's just a particular stretch of it. Yeah, it's a bit muddy today. It's a bit muddy today. I know, autumn's definitely here. Hello.
This is Shirley.
Hello, Shirley.
And that's what a name for a dog.
No.
She's a rescue.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I've got 2 Labradors.
She's incredibly naughty. She was in a kennel for 9 years.
Oh, bless
so
her.
She never socialised. She just had puppies. That's all there was.
Yeah, it's not good.
So
Bless her.
Alive.
She's got a good life now. That lady must be in her 70s. I pass it every day. And she does a good long walk, mind. Bless her cotton socks. Yeah, there's a lot of it, SB, and it's only on that particular patch. And I can't make my mind up whether there's possibly a dump or it's just been brought in with what they've lined the path with. Could just be what they've lined the path with. Hang on a sec. I've got another one. There, look. Another one. But there are a couple of Victorian dumps I know of. Possibly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's possibly what they've done. You've got big stone there. And this is pretty straight, she says, on a corner. So jury's out. But it's also carved between those 2 big banks as well. I'd have to come and have a little prod and poke around at those big banks. You're on my watch list this afternoon, Ralph. How's all them feathery family? I had a busy morning putting together gift sets for this time of year. I make the wax melts into gift sets. And I've got some lovely wax burners that I put in a box it with some melts and tea lights, and I dress it up really pretty. Decon, how you doing? Living life, Decon? Still all queen, hope you're good, girl. Curio. This bit ticky. Well boggy. See if the goats are out to play or they're hiding. I've not got a bag. Well, I have got a bag, but it's got nothing in it. I had wondered with this little bit of woodland here, but there's a lot of disturbance because of the road. So It's totally screwed up that part, at least anyway. And here are the hazelnuts. And the oak trees are absolutely covered in acorns this year, loads of them. It's been really good for trees all around. Have we got a full one? Yes, we have. Nice hazelnut. Been collecting them. Oh, great still look, we're just ambling through life. I've got my hills. There's the moors that I walk. They're actually in clouds. They've got clouds sat on top of them. Well and truly sat on them. You should see the places that Secret goes as well. He's still in the north, but he's further south and west from me. There's a lot of history around him too, and he knows his stuff. They're roosted in the trees. See, I wouldn't risk mine being out at night. Just wouldn't risk it. The neighbours had a fox in down on the bank, which is next to my chicken pens are. Cheat worries me. I need to drill holes. The posts on his run of aluminium, they're quite thick, they're about 2-inch round. And I need to drill some holes through, and I can then screw the latch onto it, because no matter what I do, he's opening the gate. Like today, the gate's wide open. He's not come out, but the gate's open. And he just needs to do that and Mr. Fox to get in. You too, Lisa Marie. Have a good one. Fetch off your back. Ooh, slippy. I'll be laughing at the school. It's a bit evil, but where I park, a lot of the parents park as well. And they've just got normal cars. Fiestas, Astras. Not 4-wheel drive. And the bank of grass is getting to the time of season where they start to get stuck. Look at the shrooms. You see them all there, there's loads. Tall. Gonna cap out, I don't know if they've got them covered there. I wonder why. I'm too nosy for my own good. Nice one, Dakota. Thanks for coming in. The colour of that. Oh, God, watch where you're going. Hello, goats. Hey, goats. Hey, goats. Goats. I say, don't be so stupid. Hey, goats. But no, I've not got the bag. I love goats. And they make my life so much easier. Ooh. I do like these fence post toppers this house has got over here. Yeah, check out Tony. Tony's brilliant. He's a star. He does well with the metal detector as well. Right, I'm going to get stabbed to death going in the rose hips because I'm not going in the bog. Ooh. Emeralds. I like topaz. And I like sapphire. But I also like Russian dioxide. Russian dioxide is a very similar green to an emerald, but it's just something about it. I love it. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit yellow, and it's just really intense and lovely. I've got a couple of Russian dioxide rings. Cattle grid. That'll be to keep the goats in. Yeah, this next house down here has got the fence toppers I would love to have on the drive. I know it's busy. I hate it that there's not a fence. I couldn't let my dogs off in here before you've got that bank and some shrubs. There's no fence and just straight out onto the road. It's just too dangerous for me. That signal went in our place then. It's huge. And it's two growing into one. These branches really need a bit of loving and a bit of a haircut. Shaheen, thanks for coming in. You okay? We've got some light Sussex chickens, look. Cheap Cheap is quarter light Sussex. His mum's a cross between a light Sussex and a Rhododendron Red. Smee, thanks for coming. You're a star. Smee's lush. Ooh, what was that? Caught it. Family of them flying over my head. How wonky that is. I really should pay attention to where I'm putting my feet. Thanks, Ayla. Jamie, do you want to put your link in? Secret Blackburn, stick yours in. Everyone stick your link in. I'll be going in a minute. I'll take you around to the monument first. Now, if you notice, all these are big, old beeches, which is mainly what we have here. You do have oak as well, but mainly beech and oak, more beech than oak. We're on the spot of the hanging tree in Jacobite Rebellion. Some Jacobites were hung here, 6, and they've decided that that stump there was the hanging tree, and they've replaced it with an oak, which is annoying some locals because they think it should be a beech. 46. James Innes, Patrick Lindsay, Ranulph MacDonald, Thomas Park, Peter Taylor, and Michael Dellard. As you can see all around, it is just beech. So why they've decided that it was an oak, I do not know, but that is the memorial tree for it, to replace it. Anne Marie's a star. Anne Marie, have you got yours in? Someone stick Anne Marie's as well. There's Gareth's. Oh my God. I'm waiting for this next upload of Gareth's. Keep an eye out on Forgotten Abandoned Wales because I'm going to be swearing a lot because it looks terrifying. From those pictures on your community page, oh my God, you lunatic. Lunatics maybe is not a strong enough word. He is the, without doubt, bravest bloke on YouTube. Places he goes. Got all these beech nuts smashed. A lot of beech nuts this year. A lot. The road's white and milky. Got an ash there. That's a big open field, but the rest of else is beech. So, no idea. Ooh, look at the size of this shroom. It's like a table. Look at I don't think you'll be able to see out to sea today. No, not too well. Ooh, look at that one. That's another huge one. Put my foot next to it. Look at the size of that. It's huge. Any idea secret? Peter, how you doing? No more lies, you all right? Yes, I should be staying away from the shrooms. I got these little dinky ones. You got any this side? So if you've got all your links in. Lisa, how you doing? Typical Lisa, I'm just about to go. Thank you for coming. Today's been a bit of a history lesson. I've had my history head on. Crunch of beech nuts. Peter, have you been behaving? I hope not. Crows all nest along here. They drive the neighbours mad. So I am going to have to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for coming and keeping me company. If I've got you with me, I'm less likely to do stupid things. And especially if Beth's here. I'm very well behaved when Beth's here. So thank you all for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow. I haven't decided where we're going yet tomorrow. But the moors are shouting me, but it depends on the weather. So thank you all for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.